Yeah, what up YouTube? It's Louis here, bringing you this cryptocurrency video. Today we're going to be looking at Firo. So, we had a flash crash yesterday, but we're holding significant key levels, so everything's fine. You could potentially say that was a black swan event because it was an unforeseen circumstance. It was all about that Evergrande bankruptcy, but it's always fun, man, with this Chinese stuff. Literally, anytime you see the Chinese involved with crypto, just buy that dip, please, guys, please. So, I know this is a Firo video, but I just want to bring you to my Twitter quickly, because on my Twitter I gave you the bottom. So here's my post. It's funny how all the big crypto pages don't post during the dip, leaving everyone in the dark. It makes no sense to me. If Bitcoin, however, loses 66.4k, we will have a correction down to 63.8. And guys, that was literally the exact bottom. I think we wicked below, but we actually held that level. If you go to the 1 hour, you will see that level was held exactly to the dollar. And then this morning I retweeted that, atting my guy CoinsKid. Make sure you're following CoinsKid, and make sure if you follow him to basically tell him that I sent you guys. I'm trying to get CoinsKid to see my posts a lot more. So I said this morning, I'm too cold at calling the bottoms. It's a shame not many people see my technical analysis. However, one day everyone will flood in. And I atted CoinsKid, and obviously my guy liked it, so he knows that my TA is spot on, otherwise he wouldn't even reply, and he of course liked my post. Perfect, let's jump straight back into Firo. So yesterday we were looking over here. Of course we're still in this cup and handle. I know that we lost the low over here, so it doesn't really look like a cup and handle anymore because of this black swan, but if we didn't have this black swan or this unforeseen circumstance, we would be up here right now, guys. So let's zoom in to what's happening. So back when I first made my Firo update, which was over here after this massive green pump, I gave you the level that we were going to fall back to, which was $8.20, because this was the swing high. And I said to you guys, if we ever were to lose this level, that we would come to this swing high over here. And then we did wick down to here exactly. You can go back to those previous videos, one of my first Firo videos. And then not only that, when we pumped yesterday, we hit my first technical target outside of this a double bottom here, one bottom, two bottom, and then this neckline over here, and we met our technical target at $9.02. And I said to you guys that this is like a horizontal flag pattern as well, where it's just a consolidation like this before breaking out, and we have a technical target at $9.24. And now without that crash, we would have got there by now. Obviously we came way up to here at $9.18, but then obviously after that we wicked below, holding 9, and I did say to you guys, once we get to 9 in my previous videos, we would fall back to $8.75, and this is what would have happened. Can you see how the 20 was over here and the 55 was creeping up? The slower this would have dropped, the more this would have crept up basically. However, we had the flash crash, so it just dropped instantly and you lost this level of support. So when you lose a key level, or when you lose support, you have to look at other levels of support, and we always look at the swing highs and swing lows. I'm going to take off the moving averages because they can get in the way. So look, you lost this resistance, and of course this is a swing high, and when you lose a swing high, you go to the swing low, and this is the area where we want to see held. However, if you do lose this, you want to look for major key levels of support, and I gave you this major key level of support way up here on this green candle, way back here when we started pumping for Firo about just under a month ago. So yeah, I said that $8.20 is the level you want to hold. If you lose $8.20, this is where it gets bearish, guys. But can you see every time we go to $8.20, we have a massive bounce? Okay, guys, this is a huge area of demand. Look, you came down, look where we pumped up to. You came down, look where you pumped up to. You came down, look where you pumped up to. So this is a major area of demand. Every time you come to this level, it's an amazing buying opportunity. And what's happened is you've pumped back above this level. This is so key, guys, because usually when you break a support here, you back test it as resistance and carry on dipping. But what's different about this, guys, is you pump back up and you've now confirmed it as support. Obviously, I want to see some red candles, but at the moment, can you see that wick there? The wick is telling me that it does not want to go down. But of course, I'd like to see it come down with the bodies, not just the wick, with the bodies. Hold, 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 and then eventually take it out. So this is very, very positive, guys, because now we're above this level of support at $8.50. We want to see this held $8.50. Lose that, you're coming back down to here, $8.20. But at the moment, because we're above $8.50, I don't envision us going down to here. But if you do lose it and do something like this, you're coming down again. And that would be slightly bearish, guys. Not slightly bearish, quite bearish, guys, to be honest. So what we want to see now is for Firo to hold this, get above here, and then we'll continue, because once you're above $8.75 again, you're on technical targets to $9.24 and $9.35, guys, because we're still retracing to the high of this falling wedge. So yeah, there's not much we can say because there's not many patterns. However, if let's go to 15 minutes, not the best going on a tiny time frames because it's so zoomed in, but especially for a low cap coin. But here we got one bottom, two. You broke the neckline, back tested it, and we're off. So now we've got a technical target. Let's get that target for you guys. So this technical target is at, look at that as confluence. That brings you back above the level which I said we want to get above. So now we're in a technical target to $8.85, which is above $8.75, which I've just given you. I remember yesterday I said once we're above this midpoint, which we're using as resistance right now, once we're above this midpoint of $8.60, $8.60, let me get that exactly, $8.65. Once we're above $8.65, this is what sort of confirms that you're at least going to go to the supply zone over here. And what may happen is something like this, where you get above this, hold their support, go to here, come back down, and then take it out, and then we're off basically. So yeah, this is what I'm seeing for Firo. And if you see that, what does this look like? A huge double bottom, guys. So let me actually get you a new technical target to the upside. So measure from the bottom to the neckline here. Once we break out, you got a target. Look at that confluence above $9.35. Perfect, guys. This is at $9.56. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll see you in the next one. And also, guys, before I leave this, make sure you watch my Bitcoin update, because when we're in a dip, Bitcoin is the most important coin. And when I post Bitcoin updates, it's my least viewed video. If you're watching my Firo updates, you need to be watching my Bitcoin updates. I understand, of course, everyone already follows other YouTubers and Twitter pages showing Bitcoin and whatnot. However, you need to always have another perspective. Okay, guys? Just because I trade similar to some people you follow doesn't mean we always have the same targets, okay? We all have our own point of views, okay? So I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you're following me on my Twitter page, subscribe, like, and comment down below what coin you want to see next. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. As always, peace.